So the reviews for Black Myth Wukong are out and it's looking like we eating good destined ones. So it's time for me to jump into all the information that I have basically dissected from all the reviews and spit it out to you. I'm going to spit out all the most important things that you need to know and no spoilers. So let's get straight into it. First things first, you have only one weapon. The staff is the only weapon we will be using through the entire journey. Of course, you will be able to receive experience points to unlock new spells and abilities in the game, and these will allow you to transform amongst other things, but ultimately we only have our single staff to basically beat down everything and anything in our path. But I'm not sad about this because it looks like there's enough transformations and abilities in this game and layered so deep that we're going to be more than busy. There is no map. Okay, so this is kind of crazy, and I tried to look up different sources for this, but apparently there is no map in the game or navigational like compass or something. That is kind of hard to understand. So let's just try to figure this out. First things first, a lot of reviewers are saying it starts off linear, it opens up into a bigger sandbox or a larger zone, kind of like, I guess you would say, Stellar Blade. You had to basically fight the beginning boss and then you go into a zone, and each zone is kind of linear, but at the same time they're their own open zone sandbox type of thing, and you're able to collect different items and fight different bosses and things as you explore in the zone. So it makes sense. It seems like that's just the type of style that this game is going for, which I have no issue with, but there is no map. So navigation between each boss and guaranteeing that you find every single last boss is hidden within the game, it's gonna be kind of difficult. I'm gonna try my best to find all the bosses and figure out a way to make comprehensive and easy to follow guides the best way that I can. We're just gonna have to wait and see how that works out once the game hits on the 20th. You can reset your skills in the skill tree. So it's absolutely awesome that when you level up, you'll receive skills. When you receive these skills, you'll be able to basically do what a normal RPG allows you to do. Deck out your character. So you can figure out all the different ways that you want to flip out your character. You can get different types of abilities and skills and magics and spells, of course. And you can reset this at any time. So if you're fighting a specific boss and that boss seems to really be tapping you up, you can actually go back into your skill tree, switch up your points, put it in a different area to try to adjust to each boss in each encounter, which I feel is absolutely amazing. That's a great quality of life thing to have in a game, so it's good to see that that's there off launch. It's not a Souls-like game, and damn am I happy to hear it. I have nothing against Souls games. I love Elden Ring and all of the such, but I already knew from the gameplay that it really didn't seem like a Souls type game to me. It's just good to hear that my assumptions were on the right track. It follows the regular RPG formula of a character going through the story through engaging cutscenes with humor, serious bits, and amazing visuals. So I'm absolutely here for all of that. The main character of the story, Sun Wukong from Journey to the West, was mischievous, he was fun, he was outgoing, and he had a lot going for him. So it's going to be great to see them dive into our Destined One character and really just tell a good story that I'm really invested to hear everything about. The story is given to you, which is a big thing. This isn't like a Souls type game, for example Elden Ring, where you have to piece together all the different story bits and lore to try to figure out what's going on. It's actually just given to you throughout the lore and things that you find in the game and the cutscenes. So it's good to know that it's going to be a nice, simple thing to follow, and it seems that the story has, some good bits to it that we're going to be able to enjoy. Transformations. Transformations are on a timer, which kind of makes sense. And you're going to have to invest in said transformation to really deck them out and get them to work the way that you want them to. So if you want to use a transformation for a certain amount of time, you're probably going to have to dish out a lot of skill points in order for that to be a thing. I can't wait to really get my hands on this game and see all the different skills and how exactly we can flesh them out. But it sounds exciting nonetheless, because some of the skills that we're seeing in these trailers are just insane. And the fact that you'll probably be able to beat a boss, you'll receive or seal away their soul, which will turn into experience points for you. You'll then be able to go and learn said magic or whatever in a skill tree. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And last but not least, Will. Will is an in-game currency that we're going to be collecting. Once you collect enough of this currency, of course, you're going to be using this to buy different medicines and buffs to survive out there in the world. And that just seems to be the gist of it, everything that we need to know about this game. Of course, certain outlets out there are only giving it an 8 out of 10, which is to be expected because, you know, they have issues with the game already. But hey, that's not what we're doing right here on this channel. Today, I heard some of the best news that I possibly could hear. I'm hyped for the game. I hope you guys are too. And if you are, make sure you smash that like button and sub to the channel so that you don't miss out when I start dropping all the content that I possibly can starting on August 20th for Black Myth Wukong. This was your boy Emma M Since HD. For now though, I'm out of here.